Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. Today we're going to do a new mod map tour of Grasslands. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome to another Farmer Cop map tour. Today we're going to take a look at Grasslands. Let's go ahead and take a look in the mod hub. It says, welcome to Grasslands. This map is based on the UK. Has all Farming Simulator 19 features. Has around 70 fields of all shapes and sizes. This map is seasons ready. Please seek permission to use anything on the map. There might be an update in the near future for seasons. Okay. So I'm not sure if it is seasons ready here or not, since it does say seasons ready, but then it says there might be an update. Has a large forest on the map. The chicken yard also contains... the chicken yard is also a contractor's yard. Map has great views. Thanks to Auction David, Lancy Boy, Bullet Bill, GB Modding for their help in models. Thank you to MJ Modding for letting me finish this map and release it. This is by Steve's Mods. It is 252.93 megabytes. It is available for all platforms. So we are in new farmer mode here. Let's go ahead and just hop over here. So moving our way across, I'm going to lower that down to that, turn that off. There are contracts available, at least that's a transporting one. I'm assuming there'll be some farming ones, maybe. You start off with $100,000, no starting loan. We'll take a look at the equipment in the store. A few sell points on here. We'll take a look at all those. And then going to the map. So, on new farmer mode, you start off with a pretty decent chunk of land, actually. This is looks like this is the forest up here. But ooh, that's expensive. 554. But anyhow, you start off with field 42, valued at 600,000. 52 at 146. This farm here is just 198. Field 26 and 25 here, which is 412. Field 61 at 172, and field 66 at 171. So there are a few things to note on here. I believe that yes, this is a sheep farm up here. It looks like. So we'll take a look at that and what you get with that farm setup when we get up there. You also have, where is it at? Down here it looks like another farm. Horse paddock there, but we'll take a look at that as well. And I thought there was another one. Oh yeah, there it is up here. So up here at the sawmill, there's a chicken coop. So I'm assuming this is the contractor type yard setup. Spinnery there. We also have a BGA up here. That's egg and milk. That's BGA. To buy the BGA, it is, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. $2.4 million because you get all that extra land. So I guess you could probably do something with that since you can buy it maybe, but 2.4 million, I think that needs an update there, just my personal opinion. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, you could always cheat money and it's not that big of a deal, which we are going to do. Perfect, we'll do that so we can end up buying it. We'll go into, into here. We're going to go ahead and buy that just so we can take a look at all that stuff. Now, again, if you sold off a lot of land and you really wanted to buy, I mean, it's possible, but that's pretty pricey. That farm's 213. I don't think I mentioned that. That one's 262, and then up here owning the sawmill and stuff is 308. So we'll take a look at all that stuff as we go around. I think what we're going to do is after we take a look at the main farm here. Oh, did I miss this one down here? There's a pig farm down here as well for 677. That's a little bit pricey, but okay. So probably take a look around this farm here, and then we'll probably head over. I think we'll head up, take a look at this section, and then head down, take a look here, and we'll try to cut across here if possible, take a look at these guys, head up around here, head up to here, take a look at the spinnery. We also want to take a look at that, so I'm not sure. That looks like the road right there, so maybe we'll cut over, take a look at that, head back, take a look at the spinnery, and then jump up here and look at this at the end, and then we'll do a flyover. So I like the map overall. I think it's a decent map. It's a decent size. It's got a lot of stuff going on it. So I think there's a lot of good things with this map. So we'll go ahead and take a look here. So since we are at the starting farm, we'll take a look at what we own starting out. Start off with a John Deere 6230R, a Fendt 1038. So that one's a big horsepower guy. You can get that up to, I think, 500 something. JCB Fast Track, a 7230R. So you have lots of tractors to start off with. A decent Massey Ferguson combine here. You also have a couple of grain trailers, a grain header for your Massey Ferguson. You also have a small plow, small cultivator. So I don't get that you have this massive equipment over here you start off with, but then you have this small plow and small cultivator. I mean, you do have this direct drill, which is, that one's a good one. That is a fantastic direct drill. I love that one. One of my favorite, the Horse Pronto. Then you have a Coon sprayer. You have a fertilizer spreader. I don't have a lime spreader, looks like. Yeah, it doesn't look like you have one. But anyhow, you have a butterfly mower set up basically. You have a tedder windrower, a forage wagon. You also have a round baler, a silo king, a forage mixer. You also have a straw blower, a water trailer, and a front loader with a bale fork and a universal bucket, as well as a header trailer. You also own your grain silo. So, yeah, I don't think there's any mods in the placeable section, but we'll check real quick since we're in here. Yep, I'm not seeing anything. Nope. Okay, so no mods in the placeables. Yeah, so the starting farm, we'll take a look around. Let's see where we have kind of an entrance for kind of a basis. I think it's going to be maybe up this way. Let's go ahead and do that so we can go a little bit quicker through this. The grain silo is going to be here, it looks like. There's some stuff stored out and about here. Is this the main road? This kind of looks like, oh, here we go. Here's the driveway, or into the farm here. So main road, you come up into here. You do own this field over here, starting out with this one right straight ahead there. So you do own that one, which I don't know why that one compared to some that are might be a little bit closer to the farm. But if you head up the drive here, you got your combine header trailer there. Did I pass? No, there's no entrance there. Okay. This guy doesn't move. It looks like, yeah, it looks like that's just kind of built-in part of the map. And do you have a sleep trigger on here? I don't think you do. Unless this is a sleep trigger. I didn't see one on the map. That's the other thing I was noticing there. Interesting. But this continues through up and over to, it looks like probably the back side of the farm. Yep, so this will head in the back here, it looks like. Got some more junk strewn about. Gates should, oop, I closed them. Gate should open. Yeah, lots of different miscellaneous stuff around. That's nice detail. I know some people it drives them crazy. I like there's a, I can't remember what map it was where you had the option to remove them, but I don't know if those are real bells or not. I think they are. I think those are decorative, but I don't think that's a fuel point either. I think it's just decorative as well, but lots of decoration if that's what you're after on this map. And then you have your tractors parked in there and some storage space there. This should be our part of our farm setup here. What does this go into? Just a big area? Oh, we got a repair trigger in here. That's pretty nice, actually. Got lots of stuff stored about there. Big old I remember when I used to work at a tire shop moving those big old tractor tires around. Well, I mean, ones that were much bigger than that as well. But, so this looks like this would be the... That looks like that would be where you'd put animals in. I don't... That's tricky. More storage space here anyhow. As we go past it, we'll take a look at some of the stuff that heads back out this way. Oh, there is a gate right here. I missed that. I think I just passed by it because I was going towards the end, but you can come in that way. Attachment there, and I don't know if any of this stuff works as fill points. I might pull up to this one. This one looks suspiciously like a fill point, but I'm really curious why I can't find a... Oh, maybe it's right here. Okay, there it is. That must be the milk point down there or something like that, but... Yeah, anyhow, what I'm going to do real quick, well, actually, let's finish touring this, and then I'll do that real quick. We'll scatterbrain, but got more storage in here, and I think these might be bunker silos. Yep, that's a bunker silo, and another bunker silo there, which is a super nice feature to have those on the farm. A little bit of storage in here if you wanted to set something small in there. Yep, that heads out to the silo there, which we already took a look at that kind of area out here. I don't think we went in this building, though. Well, considering it's closed, I'm going to assume we probably didn't. Doors open up nicely. Okay, they're separate halls. That's kind of cool. Fantastic detail on this, really. I feel like for the megabyte size, there's a lot of detail on here that, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy about that. But I don't know what the slot count is for console players or anything like that. But this looks fabulous. This is a good looking. A lot of detail. I mean, it's not. I know it's not for everyone. I myself prefer like kind of a clean-ish looking farm that's kind of, you know, it's organized and neat and tidy and whatnot. But for like just a what looks like a really, you know, just a working farm, this is a pretty good setup. But yeah. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to test the silo or the cow's pen out here and see how many cows it can hold. I'm also going to test and see if I can't find any trigger points to fill anything up on these. So I'll do that real quick and I'll bring you guys back in. All right. So I have some answers. I didn't get anything to come up with these pulling up next to it with a trailer. Now, I mean, it could be me doing something wrong. I don't have the time to sit here and test every single possibility, especially so much details on here. But anyhow, I did go through and I bought every animal pen on the map. So I bought the Pigs down here, the horses over here. I bought the chickens up here, the sheep over here, and the horse we already own the cows. So I could take a look at that. So the sheep pasture will hold 250 sheep, the pigs 300, the cows will hold 500, the chickens 500, and the horses, I believe, what was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 horses. So there you have it. That's the different animal pen capacities. And we are actually going to do something a little bit different. I think we're going to hop down to the store, take a look at this stuff down here, and then we'll start the tour from there. I think that's the plan. So we're going to hop over to the shop. Here we are. It looks like our mowers are brand new because they're sitting down here at the shop. I bought the pickup. That wasn't something you start with. I just bought that. Store menu here works out just fine. Bank machine there works out just fine. Let's see here. I don't see... Oh, right here. This is going to be it, probably. Wait a second. Maybe this is the animal dealer. Oh, yeah, this is the animal dealer. So where's the repair trigger? Doesn't open up. Well, this is the main road. We head in from the main road. Yeah, I don't see a repair trigger. No, it could be something super obvious that I'm missing, but I don't. Interesting. Probably around the back side of the building here. Sometimes they put them in the back. I don't see a trigger of any type back here for repairing or selling. Huh. Well, that's a little bit concerning. I guess you do have the one at the farm, but it's kind of something I think would be important to have. But there's those things anyways. Hopping down here real quick, we'll take a look at this first sell point. A lot of space down here, but here's your first sell point. So again, we are down here at the bottom corner of the map. This is the bottom corner of the map. This is the Port Southeast. So the Port Southeast is your main sell point. It's going to take wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflower, soy, corn, potatoes, sugar beets, and it's the only sell point that takes all those. It's also the only one that takes sugarcane. It takes eggs, milk, and that is everything. So it's the one that takes a lot of the different stuff. Fabulous. So you have that down here for you. That's your main sell point. This is where you're going to be trucking a lot of your stuff in. So we're going to go ahead and hop in the pickup. Try to get us a good view of the map as we're driving around. Now, yes, we are going to do a flyover at the very end, but still, it's always good to try to get a good view of the map. This is kind of how you get a feel for it as well. So we'll drive up this way. And I think what we're going to do now is probably head up, take a look at the horses. Yeah, I think probably the horses. I think what we'll do is we'll do a big loop around the edge, head up here, and then I don't know if this road will connect up. We'll see if there's a road that goes over, because then we could head down through this section and down and take a look at the pigs last. So that's kind of the plan. I don't know how that's going to work out, but we'll kind of take a look at it. But in the meantime, if you're watching this as it comes out, you're going to want to, well, it should be, yeah. You're going to want to watch my most recent No Man's Land episode, or the one that's coming out, I guess, soon, because you're going to want to be there for the giveaway. I'm going to give away copies of the new Alpine DLC. The giveaway will end, a week after that No Man's Land episode ends or goes away. There'll be instructions in that episode, but you don't want to miss that if that's something you're interested in. So, here we are at the horses. Let's take a look here. So, buy trigger here. That was what I used. I think, is this also a buy trigger? Oh, wait a second. Or no, those are different pens. This is the buy trigger. I don't know what this is. This might be for putting wool in or something. But out here on the pen, you have a water trough, and you have a food trough. But anywho, you have a lot of different decorations, details for horsing. Horsing? Is that? I don't know if horsing is a word, but that's what we're going to go off of here. And I believe this plot, where are we at down here? Does it include that house? I think it does. Does it? Oh yeah, it does. Okay. So if you wanted to use that as a sleep point, you could. Now I say it does. It's not a sleep point. I'm not trying to say that, but you can download a mod. I believe there's like the doormat mod by Alien Jim that you can put on there, and that'll just give you a sleep point wherever you want. So that's a fantastic way to go about that if you'd like. Gives you kind of some freedom, some flexibility to get stuff going. But yeah, anywho, detail there. That's some rundown stuff there. That's for sure. All right, make sure I'm going the right way. I have a tendency to get lost. Yes, we're going to take a right up here at this next intersection. Oh, that's the other thing too to note, actually. You can drive through the bushes, which is a fabulous feature. So some people that drives over the edge having collisions on the bushes. So if that bothers you, you're good to go. Field 26, you start off owning this field right here on the left here. So grass field. And grass fields do look like they can be fertilized and whatnot. Did I miss my turn? I definitely did. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to cut across and head back to my turn. I can show the road off. I think it's that road back over there. So thankfully, there's no collisions on the hedges, otherwise I would not be able to do this. Oh, goodness. So this little road here that I missed is the one I wanted to take up. And this is going to head up towards one of the other farms up here. It's a bit of a tight turn up here. I do beautiful countryside, nice rolling hills. It really feels natural. It really does. Like it feels, and look at that, just off in the distance. It did say scenic views on the mod hub. There's an air balloon going around. Oh, that's fabulous. That is fabulous. All right, so we're coming up here. And this again is the sawmill up here, which is tricky that the sawmill's over here and your forestry is over there. So definitely a bit of a trek getting a forestry truck up through this, you know, hair bend turns up through here might be kind of tricky, but suppose it is how it is. Oop. Oop. There's a collision there because there's a fence in there. We'll just hop out. This way there's just a house, looks like, but this is what was referred to as the contractor yard in the mod hub, which does look like, well, your chickens are free roaming. There's your feed trough there. There's your egg point, and here's your buy point. So little storage shed over there. Lumber mills up over here, and you have your wood chip sell point right there, which I do believe they take wood chips up here. Confirm that though. Yes, tag it. That might be right here, but anyhow, wood chips would go somewhere up here. And this does open up for some storage. This one a through, yeah, so this is a big open one here, so you have that option there for you to store stuff in. Anywho, oh, the other thing, you know what? Let's go ahead and try this out real quick. So some maps, and I don't know if it's this one or not. We'll try to see if we can't get into the air balloon. Nope, you can't. Okay, so we'll turn that back off. Worth a shot. Especially since in the map it said, or in the notes it said that he worked with Oxygen and David on it. So, and actually while we're here next to field 17, let's go ahead and, oh, whoops, field 17 is this field right here, right? And so the train can't be modified. That's a little concerning. But anyhow, we're going to paint. So you have a basic dirt texture there. Cement texture. Lighter cement. Another dirt texture. Kind of your forest floor texture, if you will. And that looks like just kind of it didn't look like there's a lot of grass growing. I don't know if it will grow on that. We can always check that. Where are we at? Up here. Keep getting lost on this one. Grass. I don't see anything there. Okay, well, let's hop back into, yes. All right. Gravel. And then we'll actually just go up here for this one. This is the tiled pavement, which I like that as a feature. You got the rocks, kind of a wet sand look. And I believe that's back to, yeah, that's back to the first feature there. So nothing too exciting. That is a little concerning though, if this, I don't know if it could over time, but this grass feature, none of these grasses actually have grass. So that's a little concerning. Again, could get an update. Not a big deal. It's definitely playable and it's definitely a good map. A lot of those kind of quirky things like that kind of just get fixed with the first update or something like that. So often it's very rare that a map comes out and it doesn't have any issues right off the bat. So I'm not surprised. Now we are going to cut back across over here just because I'm lazy. So you saw field 17 up there we own. Field 26 we looked at as well. Now let's go this way. Oops. Ooh, got some air there. Slow down a little bit. We're going to go in this massive estate looking thing because this is a, oops. Well, it's a collision for me, but it's also a sell point down in here. Where is the sell point itself? Any hazard boxes? Let's go ahead and let's get that off because it's driving me crazy, and turn grass off. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I guess this is right where it's at, but so this, if we go, oops, go into here is the spinnery sell point. The spinnery is going to take wool as well as cotton, and it's not going to take anything else from you. So now that we are here, we should reassess for a second. We're going to head straight up to the top, and then hopefully we can work our way across and then back down over to here. That's where we'll wrap up. Well, we'll do a fly through at that point, and then we'll wrap up. But that is the current trajectory. Yeah, that's the word I wanted. Trajectory. Trajectory. I can't even say that word. I apologize. Oh, I am recording this after I got off work, so I'm a bit tired, but that's okay. I'm still happy to be here, and I don't want to wait until the weekend and necessarily get all the map tours done, so I want to start trying to tour them as best as possible. We do own that field right there. We'll continue up. We're coming up on the BGA. It's going to be that structure you see up on the left. Now, again, there's also a couple other sell points up here as well. The $2.4 million BGA. Crazy expensive. So we'll head into here. Yeah, this looks like a nice little area right here. I like the way they got it set up. You can come in around, drive around. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. And one thing I do like, I believe the barn sell points up here, so you can compare silage prices and stuff. But you do have the 2 bunker silos there. Over up here, I believe this is the barn sell point, isn't it? Yes, it is. We'll look at the prices for everything at the same time. Digestate storage is going to be there. Your digester is here, and I normally try to dump out to put something in, but for whatever reason, my gator that I normally use is just not working right now. I don't know if it's a mod conflict or what the case may be, so I'm not sure if you can dump on the ground here. Most maps you can, but otherwise you have to tip it up in there. You can get a belt system or something going if you really want to change it around. Another money box over here, and then over here we have another sell point, which is the egg and milk sell point. So we'll start with the barn. Actually, we'll do egg and milk first. Egg and milk is going to take, as you can imagine, eggs and milk. So there you have it. Now the barn sell points: silage, grass, hay, straw. That's where you have pretty standard prices. The biogas plant prices are amazing. Those ones are actually good for grass and hay there, but that's a great price for silage, great price for manure, and amazing price for slurry. So you definitely, I mean, that 2.4 million, as much as that is, I mean, if you really think about it, all you got to deliver is, well, pretty much 2.4 million liters of silage to here, and you'll have it paid off. That's such a wild amount of money. Oh man, and I didn't see I don't remember seeing a road to cut us across here. So let me, oop, that cone, geez, losing control. I didn't see a road. Yeah, we'll just cut across. We'll just head straight across this way. Let's look at open this map a little bit so I can see where I'm at. Yeah, so this field here we own as well, 66. So we'll head across here, and we should be coming up on a road, which we can head down in a second. Actually, is that a road up here that could have cut across? It looked like it on the map for a second. No, I guess it's a little bit of a passageway, but not really a road. So anyhow, we'll work our way down here. And this one just goes directly into it. Right here we have another farm. So storage, this one actually looks pretty clean right here. Oops, got stuck there. But that, no door there? Interesting. No door there on that one, but not really big deal at all. Coming into here, you got a nice big open storage area there. Moving our way back around here, that goes up out that way towards the forest, which looks like a pretty big forest up there. Of course, it did say there's a big forest. You have a nice placeable area back here, actually, so you can place something back there if you wanted to. Let's move over here. This is in our storage hall here. You got storage here, as well as in here. Big open storage area for you. And I haven't been looking for light switches, and I haven't seen any really that are super obvious, so they might be something that comes on at night. Oh, wait, there we go. There we go. So light switches are probably hidden around. If you see lights, they're probably going to come on one way or another. Yeah. Heading around here. Little storage area there. Pretty crowded, but still can use it. Big storage bar in there. And this one again, lights. Yeah, right there, there's a light switch. So apologize, I haven't been looking very good for the light switches, but this appears to be a little bit more clean cut yard if that's what you're kind of after. And sheep. Where is the buy point? Right here. There we go. So that's your buy point for sheep right there. Hop back in here, and I don't know if we can even get out of this place. Yeah, looks like there's kind of a way out down there. So there's also that little zip road that heads down there, but we're going to try to head out this way, head down here, loop around, and head down to the bottom, take a look at the pig farm. So, and then we'll do a flyover. I know you guys know what we're doing, but if I keep repeating it to myself, we'll actually stick to it. Maybe. Oh, man. Yeah, so there's a gate. I'm just going to bypass the gate to save me a little bit of effort there, but you can get around there. Little farmhouse there. Again, you can make that your own with the doormat mod or something like that. And we'll head down here. Look at that. That is a nice view. Sorry, the trees are blocking a little bit, but that looks gorgeous. That just, flowing countryside. I do like that quite a bit. So that is a nice feature. Head up here, and head over here. Some of these roads and kind of pathways kind of remind me a little bit of Sandy Bay when I was playing on that. So yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Loop around here. Go down here so I don't lose control in the corner. I guess I can cut it. Doesn't matter a whole lot. I do like that you can drive through the bushes there. And it does look like there's a little bit of kind of a weird edge, as you can see, kind of that cornered edge off of the field. The field edges aren't going to be quite right. It is tricky to get that modded correctly. It takes a lot of time if you really want to get it perfect. It's something that can just be fixed and whatnot in the update. But I mean, you can see there, it's pretty obvious that farmer in real life would plant that whole field. Probably wouldn't plant just that portion of it. But here we are down at the dead end, pig farm down here. So if we hop out, in that garage there. Pig buy point is right over here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Anyhow, storage facilities throughout. Storage. And plenty of room over here. Storage down here, manure pit here. Yeah, drive through that little section there if you want. But that is everything. Let's go ahead and turn this stuff on here, and we'll speed us up a little bit. I can actually speed us up a little bit more than that just because. So yeah, the edges, I mean, you can't really tell that's what's going on off in the edges and the side of it, but yeah, so pig farm down here. Actually, let me get the, I don't know why I turned off that part of it. So, pig farm down there, flying across here. This is where we have the store and that main sell point, essentially the port southeast. So right there. A little antenna over there in that field. Village is off in the distance. I love it. Over here you have the horse farm down below there. Coming up here, which we didn't see this feature because we didn't drive up this road, but this looks, look at that. That drives up there. I like that quite a bit. It's not like a rail bridge, but that looks, some of that detail is just gorgeous. I like that part a lot there. A couple of houses up here. Yeah, so that's the stuff that I will miss if I don't, because I'm trying to make an efficient tour of the map. But you can see the clipping of the field a little bit better up here where it's not exactly, the boundaries aren't exactly perfect. But there's the main farm from above. They start off on, there's your mini cows sitting out there in that grass area, which could be mowed. Looks like fertilized as well. So there you have that. Heading up here, that's where we did all of our landscaping. So you have the chicken farm up here, the sawmill, that sort of thing. We'll head up over this way, take a look at the BGA. And I mean, there's some big fields on here as well. So definitely some room to get a big, expansive farm, though you're probably not going to get big equipment in and out, and you're not even going to be able to sell it at the store, it sounds like. You can always sell it in the store menu, you just don't get as much usually for it. So here you are. I like that water feature. I'll take a look at that. Of course, it's a water feature. Coming around here, I like that detail in the forest. Is fabulous. I almost would never want to cut this forest down. This is just such a nice area. But got some ruins in here. Looks like someone's out fishing, or that's where they would fish. But yeah, a nice forest area there. But that's pretty much everything. Anyhow, guys, if you enjoyed this tour, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop, guys. Thank you for coming and watching.